Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this final episode in the Untethered Soul series. If you've walked with me through the labyrinth, you will know it's been one of depth, honesty, awareness, and soul remembrance. And today, as we close this series, we anchor it all in. We talk about freedom. Not the kind that relies on external circumstances, but the kind that is unwavering, the kind that is unconditional. We're going to weave everything we've learned, witnessing, letting go, staying open, into one integrative understanding of how we become truly free. We'll also explore what it means to live as your higher self in the real world. This episode is both a reflection and a transmission. And my prayer is that it lands in your heart as a truth you already know. So, take a deep breath with me. Let it go. And let's begin. Welcome to Spiritual Midwife, the podcast that tenderly guides you through the transformative journey of spiritual awakening and personal development towards the ultimate destination of soul sovereignty. I'm Claire Attio, a medicine woman and dedicated guide to the profound realm of soul sovereignty, and you are listening to Spiritual Midwife. Let's begin with the question, what is freedom, really? Because the world has taught us to believe that freedom means doing what we want, when we want, how we want. But the deeper teaching, the one shared in the Untethered Soul, is this. True freedom is the ability to remain open-hearted, aware, and centered, regardless of what is happening around you. It's not about fixing the world so it stops bothering us. It's about liberating ourselves from the belief that the world must be a certain way in order for us to feel peace. That's the spiritual revolution. So culminating, witnessing, letting go, living open. Over the last 5 episodes, we've explored foundational tools, the witness, the ever-present awareness behind all experience. Letting go, that sacred release from the clinging and the resisting mind. Staying open, the conscious choice to not close our hearts in the face of discomfort. Today we're going to bring these together into an integrated practice, a way of living. Imagine your day. A discontentment arises. Instead of defending, you witness. Those old emotions resurface. Instead of suppressing, you breathe and you feel. Fear creeps in, and instead of reacting, you remain open. This is what living from the seat of the self looks like. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. One of the most liberating teachings in this work is this. You are not the voice of the mind. You are the one who hears it. You're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You're not your wounds, nor are you your desires. You are the awareness that sees it all. The still, silent present that never leaves. We call this your higher self, your soul, your God presence. And this seat, this place of witness, is your true home. The more we return to this seat, the more peace becomes our default. the more we commit to awareness, the less the external world can shake our inner world. This is what it means to be untethered. But like everything, living as the higher self in the real world has its own challenges. How do we live this in the real world? Not on a retreat, not in meditation, but in the busy, noisy, beautiful mess that is life. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about practical ways to embody the untethered soul in our day-to-day. Set a reminder on your phone 3 times a day and pause. Close your eyes. Take 3 slow breaths. Repeat. I'm not the mind. I'm the one who sees. This trains your awareness to return to the seat of self. Choose conscious response over reaction. When something triggers you, don't act immediately. Stop. Breathe. Witness what's happening inside you. And ask yourself, is this coming from my wounds or from my wisdom? Embodying that open heart. And this means choosing to keep your heart soft, even when it wants to close. Smile at a stranger. Say sorry first. Express your appreciation. One of the ways I achieved keeping my heart open in a particularly challenging part of my life was to tell strangers. If I'd seen somebody that had a particularly fantastic outfit on, I would actually just say, wow, you look amazing. Or if there was somebody that had a particularly handsome smile, I would say, wow, your smile is gorgeous. And yeah, I would get really strange looks because we are unfamiliar to these types of expressions because so many of us have closed our hearts off. But weird expressions aside, people genuinely appreciated it. And I was able to keep my heart open. And opening our hearts is our superpower. Let's not underestimate it. It's a portal to self-actualization. Let go daily. Before bed, review your day. Ask, where did I close today? Where did I resist? Then breathe it out. Literally exhale the tension. Release the grip. Do not carry today's pain into tomorrow. And a great way of finishing that is by asking yourself, what are 3 things that I can be grateful for today? Set yourself up in gratitude, which you carry then into the next day. And anchor in the observer. Meditate, journal, speak aloud. I had these thoughts today. I felt these emotions. I observed this behavior in myself. This reinforces your awareness as the observer, not the identity. The key is to commit to the seat of self. And as we draw this series to a close, I want to invite you into a commitment, a soul-level decision to live from the seat of your higher self. Let's do it together. If you're driving or if you are in charge of heavy machinery, then skip this part. But if you're in a safe space where you can safely close your eyes, then do so now. Place your hands on your heart. Breathe in deeply. Repeat aloud and silently, I am not my thoughts. I am not my emotions. I am not my pain. I am the awareness that sees. I commit to returning to this seat again and again and again. No matter what happens around me, I choose presence. I choose peace. I choose freedom. And so it is. To live untethered is not to escape life. Freedom is a choice, and it's about fully meeting life in all its messy beauty, pain, and joy, with a heart that stays open and a soul that stays centered. Freedom isn't the absence of difficulty. It's the refusal to be owned by it. This series has been an absolute honor to create with you and for you. And my deepest prayer is that you carry these teachings into your life, into your relationships, and into your sacred work of self. Before I go, let me leave you with this one final question. What would change if you chose in every moment to return to the seat of your soul? And only you can answer that. But know this, your soul already knows the way. Until next time, beautiful souls, walk gently, live freely, and remember, you are not the mind. You are the one who sees. This is Spiritual Midwife signing off for now.